Time will reveal who truly stands with you. Denzel Washington, Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by and another takes its place." Time, as the ultimate truth-teller, reveals the essence of people and situations in ways nothing else can. In moments of ease, promises and words flow freely, but it is in times of challenge and adversity that actions truly speak louder. On today's episode of Stoic in Your Life, we'll explore how time unveils who genuinely stands with you, the value of loyalty, and how understanding this can transform your personal growth and happiness. Have you ever experienced a moment where time revealed someone's true nature? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's discuss how we can use these insights to build stronger, more meaningful connections. Lessons learned from time. Number 1. Hardships reveal the truth. Hardships are the furnace in which the true nature of relationships is forged. Think about it. When life is smooth sailing, it's easy for people to surround you, cheering you on, basking in your victories and sharing in your joys. But when storms hit, when the path grows rough and the burdens heavy, that is when the truth of who stands with you comes to light. Challenges act as life's filter, separating the superficial from the genuine. Those who vanish at the first sign of trouble often reveal their true motives. Perhaps they were there for status, convenience, or validation. Their presence was conditional, tied to the ease of the moment. But then, there are those rare individuals whose loyalty remains unshaken by adversity. These are the ones who not only stay but step forward to help you carry the weight when it feels unbearable. They don't just offer words of encouragement. They show up through their actions, proving their care is rooted in something deeper than fleeting convenience. Consider a modern story to bring this lesson to life. Imagine a young entrepreneur, Sarah, who built a thriving business celebrated for her innovation and hard work. When everything was going well, her circle seemed endless. Friends, colleagues, and even strangers eager to associate with her success. But then the unexpected happened. The business hit financial turbulence, and suddenly, her world turned upside down. Many who once surrounded her disappeared, leaving only a handful behind. Among them was her childhood friend, Megan, who had no interest in Sarah's business accomplishments but cared deeply about Sarah as a person. Megan didn't have solutions to the business crisis, but she offered her time, her shoulder to lean on, and unwavering moral support. That loyalty wasn't just a comfort, it was a reminder that true bonds are revealed not by the sunshine, but by how they weather the storm. Sarah later rebuilt her business, but her greatest gain wasn't financial, it was the clarity of who truly stood with her. Ask yourself this: who in your life has been a Megan? And more importantly, have you been a Megan to someone else? Stoic wisdom teaches us that while we cannot control the actions of others, we can control where we invest our energy. When you identify the people who stand by you in times of hardship, cherish them. Show gratitude, not just with words, but with reciprocal loyalty. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius reminds us, life's trials aren't just obstacles. They're opportunities to grow in virtue, to develop resilience, and to strengthen bonds with those who matter most. These Stoic secrets about relationships and hardships are not just philosophical musings but practical truths. Adversity reveals character, both yours and that of those around you. It urges you to strip away illusions and focus on what and who is truly valuable. So, the next time life tests you, don't merely ask why it's happening. Instead, observe who is still standing by your side, who lifts you when you stumble, who reminds you that you're not alone in the fight. These moments are gifts, teaching you to prioritize authentic connections and to let go of relationships that lack depth. Life, like time, will always reveal the truth. And in that truth lies your lesson. Loyalty is proven through actions. Adversity is a gift in disguise. and the people who stand with you in your darkest moments are the ones who deserve your light. Number 2. Life is a mountain climb. Life is often likened to a mountain climb, a profound metaphor that captures the essence of perseverance and companionship. At the beginning of the ascent, the excitement is palpable. The air is fresh, the goal is vivid, and encouragement flows freely. However, as you ascend higher, the climb becomes steeper, the air thinner, and the path less forgiving. It is in these moments of struggle that you realize not everyone who started the journey with you is prepared to continue. Some were there merely for the easy stroll at the base, enjoying the view without any intent to brave the harsh terrain. As the challenges increase, these fair-weather companions will drift away, revealing the true character of those who remain. The mountain climb symbolizes life's trials, and it teaches a critical lesson. Not everyone is built to endure the hardships with you. Only those who walk beside you through the stormy weather, offering genuine support when you falter, are truly worthy of the title of companion. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher-emperor, once wrote, "It is in adversity that true virtue is revealed." This insight aligns with the mountain metaphor, illustrating how difficult times strip away pretense and reveal who genuinely stands by your side. The journey becomes a filter, separating those who are invested in your growth from those who were merely curious spectators. This is not a call to resentment for those who leave, but a reminder to cherish the steadfast few who endure. In modern Stoicism, this idea resonates deeply. Life is full of transitory relationships and fleeting alliances, but the people who remain steadfast during your climb are the ones who reflect true friendship and loyalty. Their support is not conditional on ease or comfort, but is anchored in a shared commitment to navigate the challenges together. This understanding of life as a mountain climb offers valuable guidance for modern living. In a world of social media highlights and superficial connections, it's easy to mistake followers for friends or applause for support. But true relationships are forged in the crucible of shared hardship, not in the glow of success. When life tests you, whether through personal loss, financial struggles, or moments of self-doubt, pay attention to who shows up and who fades away. These moments, while painful, are clarifying. They teach you to invest your time and energy wisely, focusing on the relationships that sustain you rather than those that drain you. As Seneca aptly put it, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." Seek depth, not breadth, in your relationships, and value quality over quantity. The mountain also reminds us of our individual responsibility. While companions can provide support, the climb is ultimately your own. The effort, the resilience, and the determination must come from within. Modern Stoicism emphasizes self-reliance as a cornerstone of personal growth. As Epictetus famously said, "We are responsible for some things, while others are beyond our control." You cannot dictate who will stay with you, but you can control how you respond to their absence. Let the departure of others strengthen your resolve, rather than weaken it. Instead of lamenting over lost companions, focus on cultivating your inner strength to face the next ascent. In today's fast-paced world, it's tempting to seek shortcuts or surround ourselves with people who validate us without challenge. Yet the mountain climb metaphor warns against this. Real growth happens when we face discomfort and embrace the uphill battle. The relationships that matter will endure this test, while the superficial ones will naturally fall away. This process is not a loss, but a gain, as it clears space for deeper, more meaningful connections to flourish. As you climb your mountain, remember that the summit is not the only reward. The lessons, the growth, and the bonds forged along the way are equally valuable. Time is the great revealer of truth. It uncovers who is willing to endure the long haul and who was merely a temporary traveler. Cherish those who stay and offer them the same loyalty and support in return. Life's challenges are not just obstacles, but opportunities to refine our understanding of ourselves and those around us. As the Stoics teach, adversity introduces a man to himself. Let the climb teach you not only who is with you but also who you are, and embrace the journey with gratitude for every step and every companion, no matter how brief their presence. Through this lens, modern Stoicism becomes a practical guide, encouraging us to focus on what truly matters: character, resilience, and the relationships that withstand life's most demanding trials. Number 3. Loyalty is in actions. Loyalty is not measured by words or fleeting gestures but is instead revealed through consistent actions over time. While promises and grand declarations may sound compelling, it is in the steady rhythm of someone's deeds that true character is unveiled. Loyalty, in its purest form, manifests when an individual stands by you, not for personal gain or recognition, but out of genuine care and commitment. Such loyalty doesn't seek validation or applause. It exists because it aligns with an inner sense of duty and virtue. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, "What is a good man? A man who shows courage, generosity, and loyalty in every circumstance." Real loyalty surfaces during moments of adversity, when showing up means putting aside convenience, comfort, or even personal interests to lend support. The truest friends and allies are those who offer their strength when yours is failing, who encourage you when you are consumed by doubt, and who remain present not because the situation benefits them, but because they choose to honor their commitment to you. Time is the ultimate test of loyalty, as it slowly peels away facades and exposes authenticity. People can profess loyalty in moments of ease, but only those who remain steadfast during life's storms truly embody the virtue. Their loyalty is not transactional. It doesn't waver when circumstances change or when standing by your side carries no tangible reward. Modern Stoicism reminds us that life's challenges serve as a crucible for relationships, separating the transient from the enduring. This echoes the wisdom of Seneca, who wrote, "It is in times of security that the spirit is tested, not in adversity. For in safety the true intentions are hidden. Hardship reveals those who are genuine." In our fast-paced, transactional world, discerning true loyalty can be challenging. Relationships are often tested by fleeting trends, shallow connections, or the temptation to prioritize self-interest. Yet, by observing actions over time and reflecting on who shows up consistently and selflessly, we uncover those who truly stand with us. Loyalty in modern life is often mistaken for proximity or surface-level camaraderie. But the essence of loyalty lies in the quiet, unwavering support that persists when no one else is watching. The people who invest their time and energy in your well-being without expecting anything in return are the ones whose loyalty can be trusted. To embrace this principle, focus less on words and more on actions in your relationships. Ask yourself, who stands by me when things are hard? Who offers me support when I least deserve it? Conversely, reflect on your own actions. Are you showing up for the people in your life in ways that reflect genuine care and commitment? Aristotle famously said, "What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies." Being that kind of friend or ally is the hallmark of a virtuous life, one aligned with Stoic principles of integrity, fairness, and love of humanity. In modern life, where connections can often feel fleeting and conditional, cultivating loyalty means valuing consistency and sincerity over charm and convenience. True loyalty is a rare treasure that demands effort and mindfulness to both recognize and nurture. Align yourself with those who demonstrate their care through actions rather than promises, and strive to embody the same unwavering commitment in your own life. As Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. By embodying loyalty yourself, you not only create stronger bonds but also contribute to a world grounded in trust and virtue. Through this lens, modern Stoicism becomes a guiding philosophy for discerning and practicing loyalty. It reminds us that life's trials are opportunities to reveal who genuinely stands with us and who we can stand with in return. Let the quiet but profound truth of consistent actions speak louder than words, and in doing so, forge connections that are resilient, meaningful, and enduring. Have you ever wondered who would truly stand with you when life gets tough? If your answer is yes, comment yes below and share your thoughts. Stay tuned until the end of the video because we have more powerful insights to share. And one final point that promises to surprise and inspire you. Don't miss it. Number 4. Letting go to move forward. Letting go is one of the hardest lessons life teaches us, but it's also one of the most powerful and necessary. As we move through life, we find that not everything, or everyone, is meant to accompany us on our entire journey. Time, in its quiet and unyielding wisdom, reveals that certain relationships, situations, and experiences serve only a season in our lives. And that's okay. Letting go is not an act of defeat or failure. It's an act of courage and growth, creating space for what aligns with who you are becoming. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with heavy stones. Each stone represents something you're holding on to. A friendship that's grown toxic, a past mistake you can't forgive yourself for, or even a goal you've outgrown. At some point, that weight begins to slow you down, holding you back from reaching the heights you're capable of. Letting go of those stones doesn't diminish your journey. It strengthens it. By freeing yourself from what no longer serves you, you make room for lighter, more meaningful connections and experiences to come into your life. Take the story of Chris, for example. A few years into his career, Chris realized that many of his friends from college no longer shared his values or supported his ambitions. While they once bonded over late-night talks and shared dreams, now their conversations revolved around past glories and idle gossip that left Chris feeling drained. For years, he clung to those friendships out of loyalty and nostalgia, afraid that letting go might leave him isolated. But as time passed, Chris noticed that staying in these relationships was holding him back, limiting his growth and dimming his potential. It wasn't until he let go of those friendships that he found the space and energy to form new connections, with people who inspired him, challenged him, and supported his vision for the future. It was a painful process, but Chris learned that letting go wasn't about abandoning others. It was about prioritizing the relationships and experiences that helped him move forward. Now ask yourself, what are you still holding on to that no longer fits the person you're becoming? Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, reminds us that our energy is finite, and we must choose carefully where to direct it. One of the greatest Stoic secrets is the art of focusing only on what we can control and letting go of the rest. Clinging to the past or to relationships that weigh us down isn't strength, it's resistance to change. And change, as Marcus Aurelius taught, is the very nature of life itself. Time does the work of showing us what no longer serves us, but it's up to us to take that step forward, to release the burden and trust that something better lies ahead. Letting go isn't just about leaving behind, it's about creating. It's about making room for people who uplift you, for opportunities that excite you, and for experiences that shape you into the best version of yourself. So when life asks you to let go of a relationship, a dream, or even an identity, don't see it as a loss. See it as a necessary step toward freedom. Time will not only help you heal, but will also bring clarity, showing you that by letting go, you're actually moving forward. In the end, the lesson is simple, but profound. You cannot embrace the future if your hands are still clinging to the past. Let go, trust the process, and watch as time fills the space you've created with possibilities you never imagined. Number 5. Evaluate and appreciate relationships. As time unfolds, it becomes a powerful lens through which to evaluate the relationships in your life, revealing their true nature and significance. Not all connections are equal. Some people nurture your growth while others may hinder it. Time exposes these dynamics, helping you discern those who genuinely add value from those who weigh you down. The individuals who encourage you, challenge you to reach higher, and stand by you in moments of adversity are the ones who truly matter. It is essential to prioritize these relationships, for they form the foundation of a life enriched by love, loyalty, and mutual growth. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "When you arise in the morning, Think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This privilege extends to recognizing and cherishing the people who consistently invest in your well-being. Yet, time also teaches an equally vital lesson. Never take these steadfast companions for granted. In the busyness of daily life, it's easy to overlook the unwavering loyalty of those who have been by your side through thick and thin. Gratitude is the antidote to this oversight. Modern Stoicism reminds us to pause and express sincere appreciation for the kindness, understanding, and support these relationships provide. Seneca's advice: a grateful mind is not only the greatest virtue but the parent of all others, underscores the transformative power of gratitude in deepening meaningful bonds. By expressing thanks to those who stand by you, you affirm the importance of their presence and strengthen the connection you share. Evaluating your relationships is not merely about identifying who stays and who leaves, but also about recalibrating your focus. Time grants you the clarity to understand which connections uplift you and inspire your best self, and which ones drain your energy or hold you back. This process is not an act of judgment, but a way to align your relationships with your values and goals. In modern life, where distractions and superficial interactions abound, this clarity is indispensable. By intentionally nurturing the relationships that inspire and uplift, you create a network of support that fuels your resilience and enriches your journey. Modern Stoicism teaches us that the company we keep significantly impacts our character and, in turn, our destiny. Equally important is the courage to let go of toxic relationships. These are the connections that drain your energy, erode your self-worth, or distract you from your path. As Epictetus wisely observed, we are not disturbed by things, but by the view we take of them. Recognizing that some relationships no longer serve your growth allows you to release them without anger or resentment. Instead, you can move forward with peace, making space for relationships that align with your aspirations and values. Letting go is not a loss. It is a gift to yourself, a gift of freedom and clarity to prioritize what truly matters. In today's interconnected world, where relationships often feel fleeting and transactional, this practice of evaluation and appreciation takes on even greater importance. It is through this intentional approach that you cultivate relationships marked by depth, trust, and mutual respect. Time acts as the ultimate test, revealing the enduring bonds that withstand trials and changes. As the poet Khalil Gibran wrote, "Your friend is your needs answered." True companions meet your needs, not with superficial gestures, but with genuine care and steadfastness that sustain you in moments of both joy and difficulty. The wisdom of evaluating and appreciating your relationships lies in its ability to enrich your life with purpose and harmony. As you take stock of those who truly matter, remember to invest not just in their presence but also in their growth, just as they invest in yours. Life is a shared journey, and the relationships you nurture will shape the quality of that journey. By aligning with modern Stoicism's principles of gratitude, discernment, and resilience, you build a circle of trust and encouragement that amplifies your strength and fulfills your soul. In doing so, you learn that the truest measure of a relationship is not just who stands with you in the moment, but who grows with you over time. Number 6. Personal growth through time. Time is a silent yet powerful ally in personal growth, giving us space to learn, adapt, and evolve into our best selves. Each year brings lessons that shape our character and deepen our understanding of life. Time fosters reflection, helping us uncover our true essence and clarify our strengths, weaknesses, and values. It aligns our actions with purpose, showing that personal growth isn't about accolades or material success, but about self-awareness, authenticity, and inner harmony. As Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." When used wisely, time becomes a teacher, guiding us toward patience, resilience, and a richer understanding of ourselves and the world. Life's challenges often turn time into a beacon of growth. Adversity pushes us to confront limitations and question assumptions, providing tools to emerge stronger. Resilience isn't innate but cultivated over time through learning from mistakes and persevering. True transformation takes patience and dedication, as Marcus Aurelius noted. What stands in the way becomes the way. Time reframes hardships as opportunities to develop courage, wisdom, and perspective, essential for personal and emotional growth. Time also teaches us emotional management and the grace to embrace change. Life's rhythm often requires letting go of unhealthy habits, toxic relationships, or outdated beliefs. This process clears space for healthier patterns, deeper connections, and self-fulfillment. Modern Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Mastering this mindset helps us face life's uncertainties with strength and serenity. In today's fast-paced world, the pressure for instant success often overshadows the importance of slow, deliberate growth. Time reminds us that true transformation comes through consistent, intentional steps. Small efforts taken daily lead to meaningful change. Modern Stoicism urges us to appreciate the journey, not just the outcome. By reflecting on time's lessons, we gain clarity about what matters and move closer to a purposeful, fulfilling life. Time acts as a mirror, reflecting our inner strength and character. It teaches us to embrace imperfections, accept ourselves, and strive for better. Growth is an ongoing process of becoming more self-aware, resilient, and aligned with who we are meant to be. Trusting time's transformative power allows us to approach life with patience and grace, knowing every small step leads us closer to our potential. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Look well into yourself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look." By honoring time's wisdom, we honor our growth and thrive in life's challenges and triumphs. Reflect on how time has already shaped you and how it will continue to guide you. Let its steady rhythm encourage reflection, learning, and gratitude for your progress. Personal growth is not a race, but a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Trust time's lessons and embrace modern Stoicism for resilience and perspective. Be patient. The person you are becoming is worth the time it takes. If you have ever experienced the power of letting go to move forward, comment freedom or growth below. And don't miss the end of this video, time to reveal the truth, which promises to bring deep and surprising insights you won't want to miss. How time reveals the truth. Number 1. The value of relationships. Time is a silent teacher, a mirror that reflects the true nature of the relationships in your life. As the days, months, and years unfold, you begin to see clearly who values you for your essence and not for what you can provide. Authentic connections reveal themselves not in moments of ease but in times of hardship and uncertainty. It's during these challenges that you discover which relationships are built on a foundation of mutual respect, love, and trust. The ones that weather storms and grow stronger as time passes. In contrast, relationships rooted in convenience or self-interest begin to crumble when tested, showing that their bond was never meant to last. This isn't a failure, but a lesson. Time doesn't just reveal the cracks in fragile relationships. It teaches you the importance of cherishing the ones that have proven their strength and letting go of those that no longer align with your values. Consider the story of James, a young man who seemed to have an endless circle of friends during his years of professional success. His home was always filled with laughter and company, and it was easy to feel surrounded by love when everything was going well. But when his business faltered and his financial situation took a hit, the crowd began to thin. Calls went unanswered, invitations stopped coming, and people he once considered close vanished from his life. Yet in that difficult time, a small handful of friends remained, those who didn't need him to be successful to care about him. One friend, Emma, showed up not just with words of encouragement but with practical help. whether that was cooking him meals or helping him brainstorm his next steps. Through this trial, James realized something profound. The people who stand by you when you have nothing to give are the ones who truly see your worth. Time, as always, had done its work, revealing who truly stood with him and who had only been passing through. So now I ask you, who in your life has proven themselves to be steadfast, not just when the sun was shining but when the storms rolled in? And perhaps more importantly, have you shown that same loyalty and commitment to others? One of the greatest Stoic secrets lies in how we approach relationships, not with a mindset of what we can take, but with a focus on what we can give. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions." True ambition in relationships is not about building a large network, but cultivating meaningful, enduring bonds that enrich your soul and align with your values. Time encourages us to evaluate and prioritize, not out of bitterness, but out of wisdom. It teaches you to hold tight to those who have stood by you, and to gracefully release those who no longer fit the person you are becoming. Every interaction is a reflection of what you value and who you wish to be. The real value of a relationship is revealed not in its size but in its depth. True connections are not just what others bring into your life, but also what you offer in return. When you look back years from now, what kind of friend, partner, or companion will you have been? And who will still be standing by your side? The lessons are simple but profound. Time will always show you who matters and who doesn't. Cherish those who have proven their loyalty, those who celebrate your victories but also share in your struggles. Let go of relationships that drain you or no longer serve a positive purpose. And above all, be the kind of person who brings value, love, and loyalty into the lives of others. These Stoic secrets remind us that the quality of our relationships shapes not just our happiness but our legacy. Time will always reveal the truth. What will it reveal about you? Number 2. Time reveals loyalty. Loyalty is a trait of quiet power, one that reveals itself not through promises or declarations, but through consistent and unwavering actions over time. When life is smooth and success abundant, many will profess their loyalty. It is easy to stand by someone when there is no cost involved. However, time, as the ultimate arbiter, tests these claims. True loyalty manifests when circumstances become difficult, when adversity strikes, and when there is no reward for staying by someone's side. As Epictetus wisely noted, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. And loyalty, much like wealth of character, is not proven in moments of abundance but in moments of need. The friend who listens and supports you when all seems lost, the family member who stays steady through your darkest times, and the partner who chooses you even when life is at its hardest. These are the people whose actions define loyalty in its truest form. Time is the great revealer, unmasking those who were only present out of convenience or self-interest. It is in moments of vulnerability, when you are weighed down by burdens, that the truly loyal emerge. They are the ones who not only offer comforting words but also show up, ready to shoulder some of the load and encourage you to keep moving forward. Their actions are rooted in genuine care, not in the expectation of reciprocity. As Marcus Aurelius observed, the object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Similarly, loyalty means standing firm when others choose to leave, offering steadfast support even when it costs them something, time, energy, or even their own convenience. In modern life, where relationships can feel transient and loyalty is often tied to convenience, the enduring principles of modern Stoicism remind us of the value of steadfast bonds. Social media and fleeting connections can create the illusion of support, but it is only in times of hardship that the truth is revealed. Adversity strips away pretense, leaving behind those who truly matter. This is not a reason for bitterness towards those who fall away, but an opportunity to recognize and cherish the rare individuals whose loyalty stands the test of time. As Seneca remarked, One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. These loyal connections, built on mutual trust and unwavering support, are rare treasures that deserve our deepest appreciation. Recognizing true loyalty also helps us realign our priorities, teaching us to invest in relationships that are built on genuine care and integrity. It is through this process of discernment, one that time naturally facilitates, that we can free ourselves from the disappointment of misplaced expectations. Toxic or shallow connections may fade, but this clearing of emotional clutter allows us to focus on bonds that truly enrich our lives. True loyalty, much like character, is forged in the crucible of challenges. It is not something that can be demanded or fabricated. It grows naturally from a foundation of trust, respect, and shared values. Modern Stoicism encourages us to let go of relationships that serve only superficial purposes, for they will never sustain us in moments of true need. Loyalty is a rare and precious gift, a quality that time reveals through the actions of those around us. It is not proven in the light of comfort, but in the shadow of difficulty. The relationships that endure these tests are unbreakable, built not on fleeting affection, but on steadfast commitment and care. As you navigate life's challenges, pay attention to those who show up when the road gets tough, for these are the people whose loyalty will enrich your journey. Just as the Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control and release what we cannot, we must embrace those who stay with us out of genuine love and care, while gracefully letting go of those who cannot. Over time, you will come to see that loyalty, once revealed, is one of life's most profound and enduring gifts. Number 3. Time makes you stronger. As time unfolds, it shapes us into stronger, more resilient versions of ourselves. Life's challenges, setbacks, and triumphs become the crucibles through which we are forged, teaching us invaluable lessons about endurance, patience, and inner strength. Time reveals our capacity to bounce back from failure and rise above adversity, even when circumstances seem insurmountable. At the outset of any journey, we may doubt our ability to persevere, but as we progress, time shows us that we are far more capable than we initially believed. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely observed, "Difficulties show what men are," and through the lens of modern Stoicism, we learn that every obstacle carries within it the seed of growth. Hardship, while often painful, serves as a proving ground for our character. When faced with adversity, we uncover an inner reserve of strength that surprises even ourselves. This resilience does not appear overnight. It is cultivated over time as we face challenges, make mistakes, and reflect on our experiences. Time provides us with the space to heal from our wounds, learn from our failures, and evolve into wiser, more self-aware individuals. Each trial we encounter becomes an opportunity to grow, to refine our priorities, and to focus on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Time grants us the wisdom to understand that while we cannot control external circumstances, we can control our response, and in doing so, we unlock a wellspring of resilience and courage. In modern life, where instant gratification and quick fixes often dominate, the lessons of time may feel counterintuitive. However, true strength and personal growth are not immediate. They are gradual processes that require patience, reflection, and commitment. Time teaches us to trust ourselves, to believe in our abilities, and to recognize our inherent worth. It allows us to see setbacks not as failures, but as stepping stones toward greater wisdom and capability. Modern Stoicism emphasizes the importance of embracing this perspective, reminding us that resilience is not merely the ability to endure, but the willingness to learn and adapt. Each challenge we face today shapes the person we will become tomorrow, gradually revealing the depths of our potential and the breadth of our inner strength. Moreover, time acts as a guide to self-discovery, helping us uncover who we truly are and what we are capable of achieving. Through its steady passage, It reveals the layers of resilience we possess, showing us that we can endure much more than we initially imagined. The experiences we accumulate over the years become a roadmap for navigating future challenges, making us better equipped to handle life's uncertainties. As we grow, we also develop the ability to let go of what no longer serves us, whether it's unproductive habits, unhealthy relationships, or limiting beliefs, clearing the way for personal transformation. Seneca aptly stated, "It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness." The trials and tribulations of life are not obstacles to avoid, but stepping stones that elevate us to a higher understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As time passes, we come to understand the value of perseverance and the power of reflection. The challenges we endure teach us the art of prioritization, what matters most, what is worth fighting for, and what can be left behind. With every struggle, we gain clarity about our goals and deepen our sense of purpose. Time not only strengthens us physically and emotionally, but also guides us toward a more profound sense of self-belief and confidence. In modern Stoicism, this journey is seen as a continuous process of becoming more resilient, more self-aware, and more aligned with the virtues that lead to a meaningful life. Time is not just a teacher of strength, but a constant companion on the path to self-discovery. It helps us realize that the resilience we cultivate is not solely for survival, but for thriving in a world filled with uncertainties. Trust in time's ability to reveal your inner power and allow its lessons to guide you toward personal growth. Remember that every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome, is a testament to the strength within you. As Marcus Aurelius so wisely stated, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By embracing the journey that time offers, you unlock the full potential of your ability to endure, grow, and thrive. Are you ready to cherish the relationships that really matter and let go of the ones that no longer serve you? Comment, "I cherish" or "I'm ready" to show your commitment, and be sure to watch until the end. Our finale promises a surprise you won't want to miss. Number 4. Time helps you let go. Time is a gentle but relentless teacher, showing us that letting go is not just a challenge but a necessity for growth. As we journey through life, we naturally accumulate relationships, experiences, and attachments that once felt essential, but begin to feel out of sync with who we are becoming. Time, with its steady and unyielding clarity, helps us see when something no longer aligns with our values or contributes to our personal evolution. It teaches us that holding on to people, situations, or even mindsets that no longer serve us only drains our energy and stifles our potential. Letting go doesn't mean you're giving up or failing. It means you're making space for something new, something better, something that supports the person you're meant to be. Think about it. Not everyone you meet is destined to stay in your life forever, and that's okay. Some relationships are meant only for a season, and their purpose is to teach, shape, or prepare you for what's ahead. Take the story of Mia, for example, who held on to a toxic friendship for years because of shared history. Her friend, while once supportive, became dismissive of Mia's dreams and dismissive of her growth. It took time, and several wake-up calls, for Mia to realize that this relationship was holding her back. Letting go was painful, like closing the door on a part of her identity, but it also opened space in her life for new friendships that celebrated and supported her growth. One of these new friends introduced her to a community of like-minded individuals who helped Mia thrive in ways she never imagined. The act of releasing what no longer fit wasn't a loss, it was an act of liberation. And in hindsight, Mia saw that time wasn't just healing, it was revealing. It showed her the relationships that mattered and helped her step boldly into the next chapter of her life. Ask yourself, what are you still holding on to that no longer serves you? Is it a relationship, a job, or even a version of yourself that you've outgrown? Stoicism offers wisdom for moments like these, emphasizing the importance of focusing on what we can control and releasing what we cannot. One of the most profound Stoic secrets is understanding that letting go is not a sign of weakness, it's a mark of strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Strength comes not from clinging to the past, but from trusting in your ability to adapt, evolve, and embrace the unknown. Letting go is not the end. It's the beginning of something new. It takes courage to walk away from a toxic friendship, leave an unfulfilling job, or release a dream that no longer feels authentic. But it's through this process that we grow. When you let go of what holds you back, you create the space for healthier relationships, exciting opportunities, and personal breakthroughs. Time will continue to nudge you toward change, and when you listen, you'll find that the act of letting go isn't just necessary, it's empowering. The lesson is clear. Growth requires change, and change often demands that we leave behind what no longer fits. Trust that time will guide you, heal you, and ultimately bring clarity, showing you that the best way to move forward is often to let go of what's been weighing you down. Number 5. Time brings new bonds. Time is a powerful force that not only helps us evaluate the past, but also opens doors to new bonds and opportunities. As people leave our lives, whether through natural transitions, growth, or even conflict, time creates the necessary space for new connections to take root. These fresh relationships are often shaped by our evolving sense of self, a deeper understanding of our values, and the wisdom we've gained through life's challenges. The philosopher Epictetus reminds us, "It is not events that disturb people, but their judgments concerning them," underscoring the importance of embracing the changes time brings as opportunities for growth, rather than as losses. The people who come into our lives as we grow are often those who align with our authentic selves, sharing similar goals, values, and visions for the future. These bonds aren't about replacing what was lost, but about enhancing our lives with fresh perspectives, shared experiences, and mutual growth. In the framework of modern Stoicism, this process is a testament to the natural flow of life. As we shed relationships that no longer serve us, whether through necessity or choice, we become more intentional about the connections we build moving forward. Time teaches us discernment, who deserves our energy, trust, and loyalty. New bonds formed during this stage are not superficial fillers for emotional voids, but meaningful connections that challenge us to be better and support our journey toward becoming our best selves. These relationships help us grow in ways we might never have imagined, expanding our horizons and bringing new clarity to our purpose. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." When we approach new relationships with an open heart and a clear mind, we allow the flow of time to bring people into our lives who enrich and inspire us. Modern life often moves at a frenetic pace, making it difficult to pause and appreciate the significance of new connections. Yet, time compels us to reassess, helping us recognize the value of nurturing relationships that are mutually supportive and emotionally fulfilling. With experience, we learn to distinguish between relationships that drain our energy and those that empower us. Each new bond holds the potential to teach us lessons about trust, love, and personal growth. By embracing the opportunities time brings, we not only create healthier relationships, but also deepen our understanding of what it means to connect authentically. Seneca's advice rings true here. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. This wisdom encourages us to actively seek relationships that align with our values and elevate our character. The beauty of time is that it continually reshapes our relationships as we evolve. As we mature, we become more selective, valuing quality over quantity. This selectiveness isn't rooted in arrogance, but in a genuine desire to cultivate connections that resonate with who we are and where we're headed. With each passing year, we begin to see that every person who enters our life plays a role, whether as a teacher, a friend, or even a challenge to overcome. These experiences weave a tapestry of growth, showing us the importance of embracing the ebb and flow of relationships without resistance or regret. Modern Stoicism teaches us to accept this process with grace, knowing that every relationship, new or old, offers valuable insights into the human experience. Time is a teacher, a healer, and a guide. It reminds us that the bonds we form reflect our journey of self-discovery and growth. By opening ourselves to new connections while honoring the lessons of the past, we create a network of relationships that not only enrich our lives, but also help us become the people we aspire to be. Time reveals that meaningful relationships are not about clinging to what was, but embracing what could be, with faith in the wisdom and opportunities it provides. Through this lens, every new bond is not just an addition to our lives, but a catalyst for transformation, making the journey of time one of continuous renewal and deeper connection. Number 6. Time teaches self-love. One of the most profound lessons time teaches us is the importance of self-love and self-acceptance. As we navigate life's inevitable ups and downs, time grants us the perspective to understand that true happiness and peace originate within us. This journey begins with reflection on past experiences, decisions, and relationships, which helps us gain a deeper understanding of who we are. Through this process, we learn to embrace our flaws without judgment, appreciate our strengths, and accept ourselves wholly, imperfections included. Time gently reminds us that self-love is not about attaining perfection, but about recognizing our inherent worth, independent of external validation. Modern Stoicism echoes this sentiment, encouraging us to cultivate a mindset that values inner harmony and personal growth over societal expectations. Self-love is not just a concept, but a practice, a commitment to prioritize our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Over time, we begin to understand that loving ourselves means setting boundaries, honoring our values, and recognizing our needs without guilt. It means carving out time to nurture ourselves, whether through rest, personal growth, or simply moments of stillness. Seneca's wisdom rings true here. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. By focusing on the quality of our relationship with ourselves, we lay the groundwork for a fulfilling life. Self-love teaches us that it's okay to let go of toxic influences, unhealthy habits, and pursuits that drain us, allowing us to create space for what truly aligns with our values. Time also highlights the essential connection between self-love and our relationships with others. The more we learn to love and respect ourselves, the more we are capable of extending genuine love and kindness to those around us. This realization transforms how we approach our interactions, allowing us to build healthier, more authentic connections. When we stop seeking validation from others and start validating ourselves, our relationships become less about fulfilling unmet needs and more about mutual respect and shared joy. Modern Stoicism teaches us to find strength in ourselves first, which creates a stable foundation for meaningful relationships. As Epictetus said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." Time allows us to live out this principle, teaching us to lead with authenticity rather than seeking approval. In the context of modern life, where the pressure to perform, conform, and compete often overshadows our inner needs, the wisdom of time is invaluable. Self-love becomes an act of defiance against the constant push for external achievement, reminding us that our worth is not tied to accomplishments or the opinions of others. Time shows us that self-care is not selfish. It is a vital component of a balanced and fulfilling life. By listening to our inner voice, we become better equipped to face challenges and navigate the complexities of modern existence with grace and resilience. This alignment with ourselves creates a ripple effect, influencing how we show up in the world and how others perceive and connect with us. Time reveals that the relationship we have with ourselves is the foundation upon which all other relationships are built. When we treat ourselves with kindness and compassion, We create a life infused with self-respect, joy, and contentment. Time encourages us to see self-love as not just a necessity, but a gift we give ourselves and those around us. As we grow older and wiser, we come to appreciate that the journey toward self-acceptance is ongoing, but every step we take brings us closer to a life of authenticity and fulfillment. Time, as a silent teacher, reminds us that loving ourselves is not only the key to personal growth, but also the cornerstone of meaningful, enduring connections. As you move through life, trust in the lessons time offers, and remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." By embracing self-love, you honor your own journey and create a life enriched with purpose and peace. Remember that time is your greatest ally in uncovering the truth about your relationships, your resilience, and your personal growth. Let it work in your favor by embracing its lessons and trusting its process. Ask yourself, who has truly stood by you, and how have you shown up for others? Reflect on these questions and don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments. Your insights might inspire someone else on their journey. If today's video resonated with you, like and share it to help spread these timeless lessons. And don't forget to subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more wisdom on how to navigate life with clarity, strength, and purpose. Together, let's keep growing and uncovering the truths that lead us to a more fulfilling life.